Hoobity hoo and how do you do? You're watching Camie Cam Comics.
Hoopity hoo and how do you do? Welcome back for another indie comic book review. I'm your host Camie Cam of Camie Cam Comics, and today we have the pleasure of reviewing a fresh, hot, amazing horror thriller slasher, blood, a little bit of gore comic book. I really enjoy reading horror comics. I like the intense suspension of I just love them. Okay, I love a good scary comic. I like something that's gonna make me hold my breath, turn the page, see the blood splatter, and then get into more shenanigans. Like, why? What is the mystery behind it? What is the horror? What are there psychological horrors? Are there monsters? Is it a commentary on society? We'll find out. So thank you for stopping by. Today we are reviewing none other than a great comic by a great team of creators titled Dead of Night from Bold Strokes Media. This was written by, I cannot read anything because I am blind and it's kind of dark, so I probably should have cut the lights on. But this amazing comic by Bold Strokes is a great story. So let me break it down for you and how it all goes. Dead of Night. This was developed and written by Simone Warwick and Annie Campbell. Story by Annie Campbell. Pencils by Alicia Mata and Vicky Chin. Inks by Alicia Mata. Color by Sarah Bernias, Sarah Covello, and Shio. And cover art by Alicia Mata, Kiel, and Shio. Again, check out Dead of Night. This comic is amazing. So, again, jump right in. How we break down our comic book reviews. I'm gonna give you a summary, okay? I'm gonna tell you a short, sweet minimum of what you're getting into. What's this story about? Okay, what's the first click? Number two, I'm gonna give you my overall impression. What did I like about it? What do I love? We're here for love. So, what did I like? Number three, then we're gonna get like the nostalgia, the feel, the vibes. What's this comic giving that makes us love it even more? Number three, who is this for? Who is going to benefit the most or love this comic the most? Who vibes with the vibes? You see what we're doing here? And last but not least, where can you get your hands on this comic? So let's begin. Number one, our summary. This comic is about two former best friends who are forced into surviving the night together. Hence the title, Dead of Night. Welcome to New Texas, where one night a year is the most important in their entire independent, patriotic selves. It's Liberty Night. And on Liberty Night, if you're not at home by curfew, you're dead meat. Maybe, maybe not. So as we join in the story between Bailey and Rayanne, two former best friends thrust together on the wonderful night that is Liberty Night, will they survive the night together and any other unresolved drama that their friendship may have left behind? I hope I don't spoil it too much, but I always try my best. Number two, what I liked about this comic. I'm just gonna read my notes, okay? That way I'm not rambling and off the cuff and totally random, even though they are my notes are my thoughts, but this helps me be a little more organized. I enjoyed this comic. I'm always in for a wonderful horror story, a new one that fits all of my needs, with amazing art, blood that splashes off the page. The more I read this comic, I continually became curious as to how did these two stop becoming friends? What happened? I enjoyed their communication with each other throughout the intense moments. I enjoyed how throughout the story you get a little backpedal of where they once were. And it does bring up the question, like, what happened? Are you guys gonna be able to survive this? And one thing this comic adds is just a little bit of romantic tension, and that's really nice to see. I'm still new to comics, so I'm not seeing a lot of comics yet with that underlying romantic, because maybe there's like one or two that have it, but this one definitely is bringing it. Now, number 3. What does this comic really remind me of? So, some of my horror favorites. Now, mind you, I used to not be a horror girly, but as I'm getting older and more mature and understanding the layers, the onion-like layers of the human psyche, this movie reminds me of The Purge, The Crazies, and The Most Dangerous Game. I don't know if The Most Dangerous Game is the movie, but I read the book in high school, and let me tell you about it. So, starting in reverse order. Most Dangerous Game. You are the prey. It's eat or be eaten. Something is out to get these 2 girls on Liberty Night. Will they survive the night? Are they capable of these challenges that they're going to face? Number 2, crazies. Everybody is insane, and it's like not really clear why. If you saw the movie Crazies, there was something in the water, and I feel like in New Texas, it's the air, it's the water, it's the food, it's everything. Because like, why? What's your motivation? It's just like, just because you can. And then we add on The Purge, and all I can say is that if you saw the first Purge, then that's it. I'm not trying to spoil this comic for you. You just gotta check it out for yourself, okay? You just gotta check it out for you, okay? So again, if you're a fan of the spooky and the scary, this is it. And not like spooky ghosts, but like, oh, we're best friends. We was best friend. Once Liberty Night go down, is we friends anymore? So, that's how that went. And who is this comic for? Again, this comic is for those who are fans of thriller, of survivor stories, of subtle romance plots, but also Let's Not Die Tonight. So Dead of Night really hits on all of my favorites when I'm reading the comics that are horror themed, where what you think is gonna happen next, it doesn't happen next. It does have surprises. It does have plot points that pull you in and make you invested in the characters and their origins and how did they get to here. So I'm really looking forward to book 2. And last but not least, where can you get your copy? Starting off with, go to Boldstrokesla. I'll show you better than I can tell you. Or you can follow them right here. And I'll put that on the screen so you actually see it. But it's at Boldstrokesla on Twitter, X, YouTube, and the TikTok. Or Bold.strokesla on Instagram and Threads. But yes, again, this comic was amazing. They do have a link tree where you can go and grab your own copy and survive the dead of night. So it was a great read, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Sorry this video was a little late. It was a rough week this week. We had snow in the middle of the week, but that's a topic for another time. So I hope that you have the most amazing day, and remember, read any comics. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and I love you always. Bye.